Very welcome in my gallery. The gallery name is Vost Gallery. I'm coming from Montreal, and my name is Jean Pronovost. I did all this travel to come here in Miami for the first time, traveling 3,000 kilometers to Miami from Montreal. So it was an epic journey. I made it alive. I'm still there. I'm alive. I'm breathing. And then I could bring a lot of sculpture work that I have done in the past and a lot of painting. So here we see the Sphinx. The Sphinx is the biggest sculpture I brought. The Sphinx is about questioning humankind. The Sphinx is a protective figure for the Egyptian people. She faced the invasion people, and then she is protecting their own people behind her, the Egyptian people. And for the Greek, she is questioning humankind, asking a famous riddle. And of course, when I did visit the museum in Europe, I saw many Sphinx and I decided to do a contemporary Sphinx. So, what would do the Sphinx today, in this era, in this time period? So, I made the Sphinx landed on this man, which does not represent only a judge or a lawyer. He represents character that is representing a powerful person, business owner, corporate, very huge corporate owner. But this guy stole a gold bar from the public treasury. And now the Sphinx questioning him. He's not dead, he's only into a reflection about will he continue his ways or will he change into a more constructive future. So this piece is about questioning and changing. It's about hope. And then some predictive figure like the Sphinx can make maybe a difference because human we're so dumb, we're always repeating the same and the same mistakes again and again. So this piece is about that, with symbolism and about also hope for humankind. There's also many sculpture and painting that I brought here. For example, this sculpture there is about power and it's about virtues. And then it represents abusing of power also, represent the virtues sometimes behind all our daily wish, but then sadly the virtues vanish and then sometime it get nasty like here and then the virtues get corroded like the armor of the medieval character we have here. Behind there's a piece is a different thematic, but then it's also about hope. I did exhibition in Peru and Cusco, and then I was very inspired with the Inti Raymi. It's the huge festival that they do out there to for the sun god. So here we have the history about Anak Pacha, which is into a medicinal path and a forgiveness path, because after the Spanish uh, conquest, South America was devastated, and this character now here is making a medicine journey into the past and also forgiveness to be able to have a better future. So that's why we see all the Spanish invasion in the cloud behind the painting and the last plan. This painting is charged with pre-Hispanic symbols, also with the colonialism of the 15th and 16th century. Here we're more into a different, again, thematic. It's about the Bacchante. Bacchante were the priests of the god Bacchus. And Bacchus was the god of culture and of wine. As we can see here, she holds the grapes. But the fascinating thing here is that she have the eyes closed. Maybe she's too much into this festivity, and there's some worm hidden here. You know, shows that sometimes we should open our eyes and maybe stop partying a bit. Open our eyes and then realize that there's a lot more in life. Here it's about the plastic island. Sadly, we have two plastic islands in the ocean, and I decided to do a sculpture. Here we see that she's stand on the biggest mammal of the sea, which is a whale. And then there's the duck here, all glued into oil. And then she's maybe trapped into her own net. Does she trap fish? She's the victim, or the fish is the victim? Now we don't know because we're also victim of what we eat. And then here we see mutation. The fish have four eyes. They're Siamese. Their bodies glued to one of each other. Um, the other fish have two mouths there, and there's all kind of story where the belly should represent fertility, but now it's all full of plastic residues. But even then, even if the crabs there almost eat everything, there's still hope because there's a little pearl inside, and the pearl represents fertility. So I want to believe that we still have hope for the future, and that we can have better, hopefully, a better future. There's a here it's a very complex painting, full of symbolism. Basically, the sea, the underwater scene, is a reflective mirror of what is going on the sidewalk. For example, we can see here a military guy, armed guy, and then you can see his mirror version in the sea as a armor shark. And it's just a little hint for you guys to understand the symbolism of this painting. And they're all moving around, they're all busy doing stuff, but no one is climbing the stairs of the nature, where this is the truth and the nature, and the sanity of humankind. Sadly, nobody want to go there, and that's my first auto portrait when I was a young baby, looking around and asking, "What's going on here? What is this? This nonsense?"
This is your painting?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you very much. So after that, there's so many symbolism here. We see a politician, and then his image, mirror image of the politician with a vote. He probably hit this guy because he didn't have his vote, so he just took a bite out of him. He was not happy. So there's a lot of dark humor to it. I really like to play when I paint and to send a lot of message. And behind this sculpture is a turtle, and she's dancing on the turtle. The turtle for the Maya, where it was the symbol of the earth. So for them, we were standing on the earth and then dancing on it. So, so the funniest thing is she have again the eyes closed and playing with a octopus. And of course, playing with octopus is not something that is usual because octopus will not be catch easily and will not let this woman play with it. So now what she's doing, she's probably a bit innocent and with her eyes closed, she's playing around. But again, maybe she should open her eyes.